That's right, readings are free. Come on in. Don't wait, don't hesitate. I'm not going to stay on long. So come on in, get your cards. My name is Kristen Grant. I've been reading for well over 28 years. I am a psychic medium. I use tarot to aid in my readings. I have a great accuracy rate. Come on in. Join me. I know you're all just sitting at home. There's not a lot to do tonight. I don't think there's anything great on TV. So come on in and join me. Get your cards read. You have nothing to lose. We're going to wait a few minutes, see if anyone comes on. I hope some of you will come in. Get your cards read. There's no obligation. Come on in and say hi. Hi, who's here? Thanks for coming in. My name's Kristen. I am a psychic medium, and I've been given readings for over 28 years. I don't come on YouTube much, but I thought tonight I'd give it a try. I haven't been on in a while. Hi, Toy. How are you? It's lovely to see you. Thank you for joining me. Yes, you can ask a question. Let's ask the cards. What would you like to know, honey? Good. I'm glad you're well. Ask away. I think you're going to be amazed. I'm very accurate. I have great accuracy. Hi, who came in the room? My name's Kristen. It's nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Hi, Chloe. Thanks for coming by, sweetheart. So nice of you to come in, spend some time with me. I appreciate it. I'm well, thank you. I hope you're good. So I hope you'd like to get your cards read tonight. If you've got nothing else going on. I've been reading for over 28 years, and I have a good accuracy rating, so... All right, so Toy is asking a question. Will I see my ex again? Okay, let's see what Spirit's letting us know, sweetheart, okay? Hold on, be patient. All right, first of all, Toy, I have to say, the cards are telling me that you are just a lot of fun. So I think when you're in a crowd or when you're with people, you are just really, really a pleasant person to be around. You've got a really good soul, so that's beautiful, okay? Hold on a second. So we're asking about your ex, and you know what I'm getting? Unfortunately, I'm getting that there's some kind of tie-up there, some reason why you would not be seeing them, at least not in the terms, under the terms in which you would like to see your ex, and I'm not quite sure why this is. Hold on. I think family. All right, so your second question is regarding your parents. So give me a minute and let me try to figure out if these are separate issues or the same issue that I just pulled the... Oh, okay, so does your ex tend to be maybe on another path from you the last time you spoke or whatever the breakup was? I feel like your ex is on a different path, that there's just a route that this person is taking, that it wasn't acclimating with your lifestyle or what you envisioned for your future. And I think that your ex needs to go down this path, okay? And I think that's the trouble, okay? All right, he just left today. So is this true? Is he kind of, or she, trying, oh, you say he, is he trying to get on a path that maybe just isn't meshing up with what you envisioned? It wasn't pleasant. I feel like he's trying to head a different direction. okay? And I'm not sure why he's being resistant. Other than I can say to you, honey, that I feel like he has his own dream, and I feel like he wasn't sharing with you, first of all, what that might have been. And I want to say there might be a little ego there as well. So if this is the personality type we're talking, where a little ego came into play here, that very well could have something to do with it. I want to let you know, though, that right now you're feeling very weak. Oh, I'm sorry you lost connection, sweetheart. I was asking if he's a little egotistic at times, or if at least today he was being more, I don't know, stubborn than he normally would be, because that's the sense I'm picking up on. He wants to do something that he just isn't sharing with you. His path he wants to take, he's not really being verbal about it. And I feel like even though you feel very weak right now, honey, you have to believe that you have the strength to get through things. You really do. You're stronger than you know, okay? Sometimes this is trial and error. We have to go through things that make us stronger. And I know right now that's not what you want to hear. But considering what I'm seeing from his attitude right now, I feel like he's really focusing on himself. And he's not even able right now to focus on you or a healthy relationship. So I'm sorry to say that, sweetheart. I really am. Chloe, be patient with me, honey. I'm going to get to you in 1 minute. All right. So that's what I see right now. But please understand, that when we're talking about free will, we each have free will. That means you can choose to do something today, tomorrow, change your mind, and it changes the course of your path and your journey 100%. So even though right now I'm seeing difficulty with seeing your ex again, that doesn't mean it's forever. That doesn't mean that that's a long-lasting thing, because something might change. He might decide to grow up a little bit. He might say to himself, you know what, I miss Toy. I really do. And, I'm going to reach out. So that could happen. Please know that. You know what? You ask about your parents, secondly. I feel like they're in a good place. I want to tell you that some work needs to be put into things. I'm not sure if there's some health issues happening right now. And I'm more inclined to say that I'm thinking this would be father than mother, but I'm feeling a health issue, honey. So I don't know exactly what's going on. And I'm also seeing financial problems with them. If this resonates, you can let me know, sweetheart. Justice is going to be served, though. Things come full circle. This is called karmic completion. They put good things out into the universe, and when we do that, it goes full circle, and then good things come back to us. They are both sick. Okay, is Dad a little worse off than Mom in the health area? I'm feeling like there's something more weighty regarding his health. So, you might all have to kind of come together, find a way to make things work well for them, to make their burdens less. But I think you're perfectly capable, okay? Figure out what it is that they need. And I think that if you can ease their life a little bit, make things a little less tough on them, take some responsibility off them, I think that things will get a little bit better for them both. I think things could improve so that at least the quality of their lives is better in the here and now. Doesn't mean they'll get healthy per se, but the quality of their lives, I think you have a big hand in being able to help take some responsibility off, ease their minds, things like that. So, Toy, thank you so much for coming in tonight and meeting me. It was a pleasure. Take Spirit's advice, okay? You do care for them both. So you do indeed have a big hand in how their daily lives go, like I said. So I'm glad that resonated. I think you're making life easier for them. And you know it's your job. And that's great. You're a blessing, honey. You really are. One has heart and kidney failure. One has dementia. Oh, sweetheart, I'm so sorry. You've got unbelievable strength. You really do. You've got to hold on tight, keep being that strong person that you are. And if for anybody you do it for them, right, you're going to get through fine. Enjoy the time you have with them. I know they're good people. I can sense it. So I think you've had a tight family. I think you're very close with your parents, and I think things are going to be okay. All right. I know you do, sweetheart, but you are strong. So dig down deep. Remember to rest, reflect, touch base with that spiritual self you have, whatever it is you believe in. It doesn't have to be a particular religion or a prayer or whatever, but touch base with whatever your core beliefs are. It will help you focus. It will help you breathe. It will help you feel strength. Okay? Thank you, honey. Hi, Chloe. Did you stay in the room? Chloe, let me know if you stayed in the room. Hi, Cryberry. How are you, honey? Thank you for coming on over. My name's Kristen. What did you ask here? All right. So Chloe says, my question is, I'm stuck between two guys and I'm not sure which one I should choose. I care for both. It's been a Virgo and a Sagittarius. Okay. You're very welcome, Toy. Thank you for letting me read for you, honey. It's humbling, and I appreciate that you let me look into your life a little bit. All right. So two different guys. Which one? Virgo, Sag. All right. Let's ask Spirit. Hold on. Okay. I'm inclined to say that one of these two guys is much more social. Okay, they're sociable. They have more friends. They're a little more outgoing. They handle social pressure a lot better. I'm kind of feeling like it's the Sagittarius, like a people person. Astrology isn't my niche right here, so I'm going to say that this, for me, I can read it better by telling you the personality type. I'm inclined again, though, to say Sagittarius, but I could be wrong. But whoever is more sociable, and the reason is because I feel like you perhaps may be kind of inclined to go into your own little shell once in a while, Chloe. I think you enjoy to have equal amounts of social time versus alone time. You may even lean a little more towards liking to be, you know, not in huge crowds, big groups. But I'm feeling like that is the person who would complement you best. So personality-wise, I think that that would be the most complementary situation for you. I'm also feeling like, wow, I get the Lover's card. Okay. So this tells me that this absolutely has to be whoever's more social of the two. All right. Will be who you will get along romantically with the best as well. And there's something there with that person's parents. I'm not sure what this is. Hold on. Let me see if I can narrow it down. I feel like one of them has family members. So one has siblings who are not going to be on board with the relationship for whatever reason. They might be just difficult people. They might be obstinate or pushy. Again, this would be siblings of one of them. But the parents are very sweet, always on board with the guy, right? Like always behind them 100%. And I think this is the same guy repetitively that I'm discussing, sweetheart. So I think that there is some difficult siblings. I don't know. And I'm really inclined to say these are females, so sisters. So if this helps you narrow it down, I think that this person would be really good for you. I really do. I see complementary attitudes. So it doesn't mean you have to be exactly alike, but I do think that you will get along very well, and it will be romantic. So very nice mesh. Chloe, thank you so much, honey, for coming in and meeting me tonight. Thank you for letting me read to you, sweetheart. It was a pleasure. Hi, OG. How are you? All right. Be patient. Crybaby was here. I'm going to read for Crybaby next, or Cryberry. I apologize, honey. All right. Yes, Mickey, I am a medium. Yes. Yeah. I will be honest with you. Sometimes mediumship, though, it's hard to do spontaneously, and particularly when there's a lot of energies in the room, it can throw me off a little. Mediumship is usually best for me in a private reading, just so you know. But of course, when I do get to you, Mickey, if something comes up, I will absolutely let you know. If one of your loved ones who's passed comes through, 100%, I'll let you know who I'm sensing, what's going on, their characteristics, or what they're saying, okay? So let's get back into the queue here. By the way, if anyone uses my PayPal link or Cash App link and decides to give a donation of any amount, you will skip the queue, so you'll definitely get read before I sign off tonight as a thank you from me to you for your thoughtfulness. All right, let's see, where are we? Cryberry. All right. Did you have a specific question, honey? I don't usually answer specific questions, but you're welcome, Chloe, because I don't come on YouTube very often. So who said they subscribed? Oh. Well, what is that question, honey? How do people, friends, perceive me as a person? Okay, let's see. I'm sure you heard me say a second ago to Chloe that I'm not really into astrology very much. So, I mean, I can do a general reading for a sign for, particular time frame. But characteristic-wise, it's not my thing. I'm a tarot reader, psychic. So let's see what I get for you, sweetheart. I bet I can still answer your question. I don't like to group people together to say every Sagittarius is like this, every Aquarian is like this, because we're all individuals. So I lay off of the astrology a bit. All right, so what I think that some people, all right, this isn't, I'm not going to say the majority, because I feel like this is split very evenly. I think the people that know you, the real you, honey, those people know that you go above and beyond for friendship, that you're funny in your own way, perhaps have a little bit of a sarcastic type of humor, maybe a little offbeat, I think I would say. So those who know you the best, those you let in to your inner circle, those people know you're good people. You're like 100%. You can be counted upon. A really great friend. You'll do for others. I think it's the people who kind of try to come off and say like, well, what's this person about? And they look at the outside and they don't get to know you, or perhaps you don't let them in because you have, I think, a sixth sense about people who have a negative aura around them. I really think you avoid those people. And because you wouldn't let them into your world easily, they know it, they smell it, and they know. So therefore, I think they get more negative, and they perhaps maybe say things that are not a fact because they don't know you well. So if this is resonating with you, honey, please let me know. But I really think it's the people who are the closest to you that honestly know the real you and what a great person you can be to have on their side, And sometimes, I think that it is, you're isolating yourself, okay? I want you to understand, don't isolate yourself, sweetheart. And you're saying you don't think of yourself as a good person. Why would that be, sweetheart? You're a good person. If you did something wrong, if you've made a mistake, I want you to understand, and I believe that's what you're discussing here, okay? I think maybe something kind of happened and you don't know how to rectify. Yep, you're past, okay? Exactly. Here's what I want to tell you, sweetheart, okay? The best thing you can do, I want you to just take all of these things that you're feeling, your past and your guilt and your shame. And I want you to say to the universe, I am letting this go to the universe. I'm just letting this go. I forgive myself for my mistakes and transgressions. I didn't mean necessarily to hurt anyone, but perhaps I got wrapped up in myself a little bit too much. And that's okay. That's okay. We're human. We're entitled to mistakes. And that's, how we learn. But you have to move forward, all right? You've got to move forward. And you've got to start believing in the magic in yourself, that you are a really good person, that you never intended to hurt anyone. And perhaps, again, you just maybe thought of yourself a little too much. But it's normal. And you grow from these experiences. And then the next time, you know what, honey? You know what not to do. You know what not to do. Okay, because you know how bad it made you feel. Don't isolate anymore, because I can see here you're doing it. I pulled up a card. It's called the Hermit. So I know you're isolating. And I'm inclined to say that you've really let go of a lot of people too recently. And when I say recently, I want to say in the last year and a half. I think you've let go of a lot of people. So you know what? Get rid of your issues. Say, I'm letting go of all of this to the universe, and get back out there, honey. It's the best thing you can do for yourself, because you've grown from it. You know so much more now. You're smarter today than you were then. So cut yourself a break. All right, honey? I think you can do this. You just got to actively work on it and actively learn that you have to forgive yourself, and that you can let go of these things, and you can make right for anything you've done wrong. I doubt that you've done anything so wrong that it would be totally unforgivable. So I wish you many, many blessings, sweetheart. I really do. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. All right, let's see who came in. Hi, Georgia's soul. How are you, sweetheart? Yes, honey, you can get on the list. So some people are giving donations. I just want to mention real quickly, if someone does give a donation, that they do skip the queue as a thank you. I will read them next up, after whoever was in front of them, of course, as a way to say thank you. And all right, let's see. So who was Joshua? Where's Joshua? Give me a minute. I have to go all the way back in the comment feed. Who said it? Thank you, OG, for subscribing. That was so thoughtful of you, honey. I appreciate it. Who said they donated? Who's Joshua? Oh, I can't find the message. Let me have a reading. Who's Joshua? Oh, there you are. It's Mickey. Okay. Hi, Mickey. Thank you. I saw it right before you said I am. Unfortunately for everyone who didn't donate, Mickey gets to go next. Fortunately for Mickey. Okay. As a thank you, because Mickey donated. Thank you so much, honey. All right. Let's see what Spirit's letting you know tonight. All right. What's this? You've got something going on relationship-wise. I feel like either there was a recent breakup or a big fight with you and a significant other, okay? And it's really something that is affecting every other thing, almost that, pebble in the water ripple effect right now for you. Did you have an argument, or did you just break up recently? Because there's something happening here. It's very, very clear. Whereas I think that, you were two like-minded people going down a very similar path, complementary, not identical, but complemented each other. And I feel like something happened there, honey. I'm not sure what it is. What's going on? I do feel like there's interference by a woman. I'm going to say this woman's very stern. She likes things to be a certain way. She's got her own mindset on things. I don't know if this is mother, grandmother, aunt, godmother, an older sister on your side or significant others. But I feel like that may have been something to do with it. There may have been some interference there by this woman. So if this resonates, honey, please let me know. Okay, money right now. I'm going to say money kind of is coming and going for you. It's almost like up and down, up and down. Does this resonate with you? And I know you're depressed right now. You've got a lot on your shoulders. You're thinking and you're thinking and you're trying to figure things out. And this could be really circumstantial based on this relationship issue that I'm seeing. And also, I feel like maybe the current state of affairs with COVID and whatnot, I feel like things are just going back and forth for you right now, Josh. And it's got you down. It really does. It's got you in places that you just don't want to be. Here's the good news. The next card I pull, honey, tells me that you have some opportunities coming up, so I need for you to really be looking for them, okay? You're going to be amazed. Where you see yourself today, what's going on right now, you are going to see a significant change. And I'm going to say 5 to 6 months now, all right? You're going to be in a totally different place than you are right now, and this is all for the positive. So that's great. I'm really happy to see that. You're going to have doors opening, okay, and an abundance of things flowing in. So you just have to be careful to manage it. Put your eye on the prize, because if you're not paying attention, I feel like you could miss something, and I don't want you to miss anything either. So this looks nice, though, because I really think that you have the ability to be paying attention, and you're going to do what you need to do to get business done. You know, follow your intuition when it comes to this stuff, too. You know what's happening? The answers are going to be in front of you. All right, they're going to really be right there sitting in front of you. So when these opportunities start coming in, super important that you take that gut instinct and you say, you know what? I trust what I feel on this one. As long as you're also using a little analytical thinking, it's okay to trust your gut, okay? For you in this moment, when things start coming in, it's okay to trust that natural instinct, honey, okay? So remember that you need to kind of, I'm going to call it water your garden, nourish your soul. Take good care of yourself, all right, Josh? I feel like sometimes you let that go by the wayside. It's really important that you take care of yourself. I can't stress that enough. And sometimes, you know, besides taking care of body, you got to remember mind and spirit, okay? Our spirits need to be nourished as well. So whether it's prayer or specific religion, or even if it's that you just, you know, touch base with nature really well, whatever makes you feel good and whole and kind of like water flowing through you. That's what I want you to do. So if you can take out just even a few minutes a day, I think you're going to feel remarkably different if you do these things. And that depression we talked about, that's going to lift. And also with these opportunities that are coming in, sweetheart. So I see really good things. Lastly, I'm just going to pull a numerology card for you, love, because you did donate and you were so thoughtful. So let's see. What is the numerology deck saying? Card number 33. Card number 33 talks about communication, okay? Say what you're feeling, say what you're thinking, get the words out, and encourage everyone who's around you that you're dealing with to do the same. Because the more open lines of communication that you have, Josh, it's just going to make everything go easier, so nobody's on the wrong page, there's no misunderstandings, and this does extend to both relationship, career, finances, home life, family, friends. You have to communicate, all right? So thank you so much for your generosity. And thank you for letting me read for you. You know, every time you all let me read for you, I'm kind of going on a little journey into your personal life with you, and I do appreciate it. It's humbling, and it's quite a blessing. So thank you all. All right, let's see. So if anyone does donate, oh, you're very welcome, Mickey. If anyone does donate, Please say something in the comments section so I'm made aware. If you don't tell me, I'm not going to notice it right away, and I would hate to miss you. But you do get to skip the queue if you do donate any nominal amount, because I appreciate it very much that you want to do that energy exchange for me. You know, I do something for you, you do something for me. It's a positive circle effect, right? All right, so we're on OG Mask now. You've been here a while, sweetheart. Thank you so much for your patience. I'd like to say hi to Snickerdoodles, Warrior Girl Christine Upton, Angel of Mine. I hope I didn't miss anyone. If I didn't happen to catch you come in the room, I don't want to scroll all the way back in the comment feed. Hello, and thank you for coming to spend some time with me tonight. I appreciate it. Hi, Tony. How are you, honey? Be patient. Hopefully, I'll get to you tonight. Well, the room's starting to get full. This is a really good thing, but there's only so much time in a day, right? So let's move things along here. All right, if you donate, say something in the comments section. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you like what you see. I'd love for you all to keep on coming back. All right, so OG Mask, may I have a love reading on Patrick? I really want to reach out to him tomorrow, but I don't know if it's the perfect timing. All right, let's see what Spirit's letting you know, honey. I hope so for you, but you know what? Like you're saying, divine timing, right? There is a time and a place for everything under the sun, as they say. So sometimes there just is that moment in the sun where it's like, oh, now's the time, right? And I'm going to hop on this train and I'm going to keep riding it. So let's see. Let's see what Spirit says. All right, OG. I actually get that this would be good timing, okay? I get the Prince of Pentacles. It's in the forward position. So for me, how I'm going to translate this to you is that you've really thought it out. I think you already know what you want to say. I think you've rehearsed it in your mind, right? You've kind of thought about, oh, I'm going to say this, and then maybe I should say it like this. So you know what you want to say. You've thought it through. This isn't a rash decision. You wouldn't be here tonight asking me if it was. You weren't being spontaneous about it. And I think you needed to do that for your own kind of like self-confidence, right? That you needed to kind of plan first. This is a good thing. It's a good timing, honey. I think you've got your ducks in a row. As far as relationship, okay, and, you know, love with Patrick, all right? I got it on reply in my head. I bet you do, sweetheart. I can sense that, yeah. All right. So as far as relationship, I feel like Patrick might be sometimes saying one thing meaning another. All right. I have a feeling that there might be situations where either Patrick doesn't want to say exactly the truth, or maybe he embellishes things a little bit, or isn't honest because he doesn't want to hurt anyone. That isn't to say that he'll reject you. I just want you to be aware that further down the road, because I do think this will be received positively, I just want you to be aware that sometimes I think there's a maturity issue here with Patrick that he might twist things up a little bit, or embellish, or fib, I guess. All right. And again, it's a growth thing. I don't think it's more than that. I think it's just a growth thing. As soon as Patrick is in a relationship where, you know, things are really, really good, then I see big changes in maturity. I really do. So proceed with caution for the long term, okay? And just keep your eyes open. See what's going on. I would hate to see you get hurt in the long run. Okay, but I think you'll be received good. I think that you're going to get a positive reception out of what you've got to say. So I say go for it. It looks good. Looks good. Just watch future behavior, okay? Because I think if Patrick has the ability to kind of, you know, get carried away with fibbing, that he will. So don't let him do it, right? Keep him in line, I guess, is how I would say that. So thank you, OG honey. I'm glad that resonated with you, to his personality. Thank you for letting me pull those cards for you. All right, so who else stayed in the room? Okay, I'm gonna try to go back all the way up in the comment to feed to see who's been here a while, but I don't want to miss anyone, and I would never do it intentionally, but I'm trying, I'm looking. All right, so Tamara, did you stay, sweetheart, or no? Let me know in the comment feed if you did, okay? Guys, you got to speak up kind of quickly. Hi, Sophie. How are you, love? Thanks for coming by. Gorgeous is still here. Or, I'm sorry, Georgious is how I should be pronouncing it, I hope. I hope I'm getting it right. Okay, I'm not seeing an answer. Hi, Olivia. How are you, honey? Olivia, these are free readings I'm offering tonight. If you'd like to donate, of course, it will help you skip the queue to make sure that you do get chosen for a reading. I definitely always take anyone who gives me a donation, but you don't have to. I'm well, honey. How are you? I can't promise, though, that I'll get to you tonight. Time's kind of moving along quickly here on us. All right, Georgius, you have been here quite a while. Not seeing an answer from the other one, so let's keep it going. Let's see what's going on for you, hon. Oh, great, nice. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so when we talk about the Wheel of Fortune, we're talking about an abundance of so much stuff coming in for you. Opportunity, opportunity. Okay, you have to pay attention when opportunity comes knocking. But it's going to be there, and it's going to be in an abundance. So this is money and career and family and friendship and love. You know, it's all going to be an availability potential for you. As of late, I think you've been kind of trying to figure out, like, how do I fill my cups? How do I put a little bit into every aspect of my life? It might be that I feel like this is a financial thing for you, that you've been wanting to put a little here, a little there. So savings, retirement, you know, towards a purchase, towards daily expenses. That you've been trying to figure out how to kind of do all that, put a little bit in every cup. Because you're thinking that way. You're thinking about your future, right? You're just not letting it go by. You know these are important things. So I think that's what you've been doing lately. And that looks really, really nice. Really nice. Remember, you know, that you are capable of amazing things. Listen to your intuition, like you heard me saying to our last guest, but also that I think you have a good skill set for things. I really do. I think you've got a good skill set. And the fact that you've got skills, you should apply towards things that make you feel good. So if you like doing something, don't get a job in some other field. If you can manage to apply that skill set to what you do in your daily life, I think you'll thrive. I really do. For you, I think that's important, that you have to be doing something that you love, or you're just really not incredibly interested in it. So you did ask a specific question. This is the last specific question that I'll take tonight. For everyone else, it will just be general, just in the essence of time. I hope you'll all understand. May I know JM next actions, intentions with me and moving forward. All right, let's answer that. Give me 1 second. Have to use the right deck of cards, don't we? Intentions on moving forward. Here's what I'm saying. I think that JM has thought about it. I really do. I think that JM has known that there is basically, you know, the option is there. But what I will say is that JM is holding back. This person's holding back a lot for some reason. I don't know what the particular roadblock is, but there is something preventing this person from going forward. It's not on your part. It's not something that you're causing. There's something else going on, and I don't know what it is. Perhaps you can enlighten me if you know. but there is something going on there. I'm inclined to say this has something to do with family from the next card I pull up. So I'm not quite sure what it is, but somehow there's a family interference or an encouragement where this person's kind of getting the idea from a family member or more family members that, you know, this isn't what you should be doing right now. And it might be presented in a way, well, you should be focusing on something else. They may not even be specifically talking about you and your relationship, but I think they want this person to focus on something else, so probably career or education. So there's something going on there with family that I don't know that JM is ready to speak up and push to go a different direction. So I'm sorry that this is the way I'm seeing it right now. But again, you heard me talk earlier about free will. So someone's path today can change greatly. It can be one decision, and that just changes the whole journey that they take. So I think that they need to do a little more thinking. I think JM needs to think a little bit more, because absolutely what I will say here is that I get the Lover's card for you both. So I'm not denying the attraction and the feelings. It's deep. It really is. But there's some weird roadblock, all right, that they're facing, and they need to work through it. I don't know that you can do anything to help them work through it quicker, but they need to work through it in order for everything else to move forward with you, okay? And it might just be that he needs to kind of set family straight and make a statement, a blanket statement about I'm doing something else with my life. And right now my focus isn't on A, it's on B, right? I don't know though. So this is a guess as far as that part is concerned. But I do know there is love there. I know there's feelings and passion. So I think it can work out. Give some time for JM to kind of figure out the family issues, the emotional issues, because things will come together in the way that it's supposed to. That's going to be best for both of you, honey. All right? So thank you, honey. I'm glad that makes sense. Thanks for letting me know it resonates. All right. So I cannot really keep going back in the comment feed to see exactly who is here, but I want to say Christine is probably next. Thank you so much, honey. Oh, great. Subscribe. I appreciate that. You're a beautiful person as well. Thanks for being patient with me and allowing me to read for you. All right, Christine is up next. So remember, guys, really quickly, I can't take specific questions for the remainder of the evening just because we're kind of pressed for time here. And also, subscribe to the channel, you know, tell your friends, do something. I don't know. If you'd like to donate, say something, and I'll definitely pull for you tonight before I sign off. I thank you all for being in here and getting to know me and allowing me to get to know you all. It's absolutely my privilege, and I appreciate it. So no specific questions, right? And I can't go in an exact order. I'm trying really hard, but there's no like master list that I know of to tell me who came in when. So I'll pick who I'm drawn to after Christine. All right, here we go, Christine. Let's see what you get. What is Spirit wanting you to know, honey? Really nice. Okay, so I get the Hanged Man, the Death card, right? But don't panic. Here's the thing. For me, and what I have learned is that that doesn't mean that like negative things are happening. It means the opposite, okay? Because it's in the forward position for me. And so that means one part of your life is about to end and start up anew. It's almost a rebirth, I guess, would be the proper way to say it here to you, Christine. So you're going to be having a rebirth of sorts. This could be health, relationship, career, finances, family, friends, you know, the list goes on and on. But of those major things in your life, you're going to be seeing things switch up for you, and you're going to be seeing a lot of your negative problems, anything that's been going on that's been kind of like a heavy burden for you is going to stop. So I actually like to see the death card because to me, and I've got a great accuracy rating, if I can brag here for 1 second. For me and all of my clients that I've read for this way, it really always is just a rebirth, an ending to anything old and stale in the past, and all new beginnings coming in. So I love it. I love when I see it, and I think it's great. You shut down the door though, honey. What did you shut the door on recently? Something happened recently where you decided, I'm not doing anymore. I'm done with this. But what you did was you didn't notice an opportunity that would have come. It wasn't huge. It wasn't going to make you Rockefeller. There was nothing, you know, but I think you didn't see it. So be diligent to pay attention to things, because sometimes when we shut one door, we don't realize that we're closing more and we're shutting down an opportunity or two. So just pay attention and be careful how you proceed with certain things, okay? You say with 12 years of horrible. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry to hear you say that. That's terrible. No, things are changing up for you, love. They really are. And I think this is what you're talking about. I honestly think the last 12 years, you have shut certain things down, but inadvertently. I don't think you realized that one thing kind of affected another opportunity from coming in. That's all about to change for you now, so there's not even an issue to dwell on the past anyway. Let's move on. Why think about it if we know you're having a rebirth and everything's going to change for you, right? Tony says you deserve to be happy, and I agree, sweetheart. Absolutely. You deserve to be happy, okay? And that's coming for you. I think you're starting to get in touch with some of your magical qualities. I think you're believing in yourself. I think your confidence is growing, and I think you're going to have a really positive attitude coming up. When we are positive and we send positivity out to the universe, we get positivity back, okay? Look, not everything is, oh, I give and then I better get equal amounts. It doesn't work quite like that. Sometimes things are just what they are, all right? And we may give a lot, and maybe we only have a few small things to say, well, we're thankful for and we're happy we have, but I expected more. We can't do that. We can't expect it to be equal amounts. But what we can do is we can say that, you know what, I'm always doing my best. I'm putting out a lot of positivity into the universe, and my intentions are always good. And I think you're about to have this shift. And I think it's because you're going to feel good, honey. I really do. And that's going to be based off just a few small things going well for you. And just like that, it's all going to shift for you. All right? So thank you so much, honey, for letting me pull for you. That was a pleasure. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming and visiting as well. Lovely to get to know you all here on this forum. Okay, you're very welcome, Christine. I hope that resonated, and come back often when you see me. Subscribe, you know, so you can keep me updated on things that way. I'd love to know how things change up for you, because I know they're about to. All right, so trying to go back in the comment feed again. It's a little complicated to see who's come in when, but Snickerdoodle, are you still here, honey? Did you stay in the room, or did I already call you? I can't remember. Snickerdoodle, if you're here, honey, say something. Let me know. Guys, if you donate, I'll definitely pull for you tonight as a thank you. I would never sign off if you donate without getting to you intentionally, but you got to say something in the comment field, because I won't know. No? All right, I'm not seeing Snickerdoodle answer. We don't have time to wait. All right. Sophie. Hi, Sophie. Sophie, hi, honey. I'm going to pull for you now. All right, guys, remember, no specific questions, please, just because of time restraints. I hope you can appreciate that. So I'm just going to pull a couple cards for everybody, tell you what's coming up. All right, so family for you, Sophie. I think you've got really good family ties. That doesn't mean you have to have this big, giant, extensive family. But I do think the people who are in your family, you are relatively close enough with. And it doesn't mean in your own four walls either. It could mean, you know, extended family. And I feel like things are good with you, with the people in your world. I really do. I get a sense of being understanding and patient and fairness, like fair play, all right? You can let me know if that resonates. I feel like work has kind of set back for you, honey. I'm not sure what's going on with that. It could be pandemic related, actually. But I'm feeling some kind of setback with the work, either the intensity of it, or perhaps you're not working, but there's some kind of it feels more laid back for you right now regarding work. What's changing within your four walls? So are you moving? Are you buying a house? Did someone new come in or out? What's going on there, Sophie? There's some change within your four walls. Again, you might be buying a house, thinking of buying a house, an apartment, a move. Someone might have moved in, someone might have moved out, but I'm feeling a difference. And if you don't know yet what this is, you're going to be finding out soon. You're going to be finding out really soon. You are thinking of moving. Okay, thank you for letting me know that resonates, honey. That helps. Okay, you know what? That looks good. If you're thinking about this right now, it's a good time for you. Okay, the opportunity is there. I think you're on the right track. So if you needed some kind of confirmation that you should be thinking of this, I say go for it. It looks good. You'll find the right place, somewhere you can call home, be happy with, be comfortable, your environment. You know, our environments are very, very important. They really are, probably more so than most people realize. So yeah, I say go for it. It sounds like it's going to be the right timing for you, sweetheart. So put some more thought into it. I think that you will make a great choice based on the cards I pulled. Thank you, Sophie, honey. Thank you so much. Hi, Ms. Lynn. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Hi, Tony. We're on to you now. No need for exclamation points, Tony. As I mentioned 100 times, I can't look back in the comment feed and keep up with everyone who is here because there's so many comments in the comment feed. But we're on to you now. I do appreciate your patience. All right, here we go. Everyone subscribe to my channel so that you can see me when I'm on and come back in for more readings. All right, so Tony, something has to end here for you. There's a situation where you need to kind of put a stop to something. I don't know what this is. Give me a minute. And you know what? I feel like you don't feel you have the strength to follow through or to speak up and end something, but something's going on and it's not healthy. Whatever this is, it could be a job and you don't want to quit. It could be that you deserve a promotion and you don't want to ask or approach your higher ups. It could be, you know, a romance or a family issue, but there's something here that's happening and it's not good for you. It's a lot on you and it's not bringing a lot of positivity. It's not bringing the best thing to you that you deserve. A new relationship, you're asking? Well, are you saying you're in a new relationship and that's what you think I might mean? If so, if you feel like this relationship is a burden, then I'm going to have to say yes. If you're feeling as though it's not going the direction it should be going, sweetheart, then why are you still in it? You need to ask yourself that, okay? Something's just not right. It's not. And again, whatever it is, you really do deserve better. You do. And I don't know, you're pulling away from kind of changing it for some reason. So if you're afraid to end a relationship because you think this is it, then yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you. I feel like whoever is on the other side of the situation, if it is a relationship, which I'm inclined to say you're right, because the next card I get is a working card. So it means at your work. I think it means that the person you're talking about is not putting the work into the relationship, not like you are. And therefore, you're not getting out of it what you need, what you desire, and what you deserve. So you have to do a lot of thinking. And you're going to have to come up with a game plan. If you're not happy now, will you be happy a year from now? Will you be happy 3 years from now? You've got to ask yourself these questions, okay? And I think that you've been avoiding it so much. I pull up yet another card, honey, that's telling me that you are not thinking about it. And it is perhaps because it's emotionally too much for you. You might fear being confrontational, or perhaps you don't know how to find the right words, or you don't want to hurt anybody. But it's important because you deserve a certain amount of things. So if you can, at the very least, think about it a little bit. How do I really feel? What do I really think I deserve out of this? And am I getting that? And that's it. Just shut it down after that thought. And then tomorrow or in a few days, ask yourself the questions again. And I think your answers are going to become more detailed, which is going to convince you that you need to do the right thing, honey. You know, it's important. So right now you're on the outside looking in, which I guess what I mean by that is that you want it to be something that it's not. You shouldn't have to be on the outside looking in and saying, well, here's the ideal situation I would like, but I'm on the other side of that fence and I can't seem to get in to where that relationship is good and healthy. So take some time out, sweetheart, okay? You need to do it for yourself, all right? And you've got the strength and you can find the words. And you know what? If you're not happy, chances are the person that we're talking about probably isn't totally happy either. And they might be just kind of lying to themselves right now about it. So you might be doing the best thing for both of you. And don't you both deserve that? So thank you, honey, for letting me read for you. Very, very nice of you to let me. All right. Yeah, just do that. Just think. And don't overwhelm yourself. You know, when we don't come up with an answer that fast, it's okay. Just back off of it. Because then when we think about it the next time, we can put a little more deeper thought into it to the point where we're not overwhelmed. Because once we get overwhelmed, we just kind of run from things or we shut down. So we don't want that. We want you to be able to think clearly, make good, wise decisions for yourself, things that are healthy for you, and you got this, honey. Just give yourself, you know, like think of it as baby steps. That's all, baby steps. All right. Hi, Ruby. How are you, honey? All right, so who's still here? Is it Ms. Lynn? Are you still here? I only see one person in the room now. Where did everybody go? Ruby, are you the only one here? Okay, whoever's here, say something to me now, please, so I know you're here and I can get kind of a count. Tarot TV with T. Are you the only one here with me? That's funny. So you read tarot, I assume, from your name. Hi, how are you, honey? Thank you for coming by. Sure, I can read for you. I'm not allowing questions tonight at this hour because we were winding down. But you know what? You and I are the only ones here. Go ahead, ask a question. And keep in mind, please, I'm not an astrologer. I don't deal with, you know, I'm Sagittarius and I'm this and that. So go ahead. Oh, Ms. Lynn, you are here, honey. The counter says only one person in here. Look at these lies. All right, Ms. Lynn, do me a favor, sweetheart, and I'll pull a numerology card as a thank you for being patient and me skipping you by accident. All right, so just let me finish here for Tina, and then I'll pull for you, and I'll pull a card for you extra for being patient and my buffoonery of missing you. Thanks, honey. All right, how did Eric feel about the time we spent yesterday? Okay, let's ask Spirit and see what Spirit has to say. My cards got all mixed up. That doesn't happen very often. I must have not been paying attention. All right, here we go. All right, so I think it was refreshing. I get the sense that Eric yesterday felt refreshed. Whatever was going on in Eric's world, it was refreshing. So a breath of fresh air, almost a rebirth, that kind of thing where you experience something, maybe you've experienced it before, but it felt so new. So I think that's what's going on here. That looks good. So if you were with Eric yesterday, I think that went really well. I'm feeling like Eric was in a state of mind of feeling relaxed, refreshed, almost as if it was just very, very pleasant, right? So that's nice. I'm really happy to see that. I will say, though, that, you know, on that note, I feel like something's going on, and I'm going to say that this is more for, I'm trying to decipher if this is for Eric or if it is for you. Oh, you let him sleep. Well, wasn't that thoughtful on a Saturday, too? Good, good. Something's going on with family, okay? And I'm not quite sure if it is your side or his. But something's going on family that's not positive. There's something happening here, and it's affecting other things. It might be affecting money or other decision-making issues that do tie into either you or Eric. There's something going on. So I just wanted to say, with some thought, you know, really just like deep analytical thinking, I really think that things can kind of be sidestepped, and we don't have to really tolerate what the issue is with extended family. So if this makes sense, you can let me know. Nothing going on with yours. Oh, his then. Yeah, it could be, but I just feel like there's a way around it, I guess I could say, and I just feel like it's a hindrance, and I don't know why it would be. I don't know what is being caused by family that would feel so hindering. And is that the personality types? Okay, yeah, maybe their drama just is always just that, like drama, I guess I would be inclined to say, like, and then we have to let everybody know, and then everybody else should fix it for us. Is that kind of what's going on here? Please know that can be sidestepped and avoided. But Eric has to make that decision that, you know, I'm intentionally going to kind of like not put up with this and avoid certain things, because getting involved with that can get hectic and chaotic. It's a negative atmosphere, and it's unnecessary, is what I'd like to say. So perhaps that's why Eric really felt like, you know, geez, breath of fresh air yesterday. Relaxing and just very pleasant with you, not feeling all that drama, okay? I think that it gets to be too much on him, because I feel like the family can be a bit dramatic. So if he leaves you out of it, that's great for you. Give him some advice, you know. He doesn't have to shut down about it. He can share with you, but he also has to know when to leave it be. Like, let them just do their thing. They do them, that not everything is his responsibility, you know. Sometimes we take too much on. So, all right. Thank you so much, honey. I hope that resonated with you, and thank you for letting me pull for you. All right, so Daniela, hi, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Very nice of you to come spend some time with us. All right, so I'm pulling for Ms. Lynn now, right? So when did you leave, Ruby? Is that what happened? How did I not see you? What happened? You're very welcome, honey. Tina, thank you. Geez, I'm not quite sure what's going on. Maybe the counter is wrong is what I'm going to say, my guess, but I don't know. All right, Ms. Lynn, here we go, honey. I told you I'd pull a numerology card for you, for your patience, and me not realizing that you were still here. See, I think they should give master lists so that we know who's in the room, who's not. It's too hard to figure out. It really is without some kind of name list, but all right, so judgment was passed on you, Ms. Lynn. I don't know what happened here. Somebody passed judgment on you. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it was, you know, like a court decision or something like that. It could have been. There could have been something that you went through, you know, like in a probate court or even, you know, another type of situation like with a lawsuit or something. But I feel like judgment was passed on you that wasn't proper. The facts weren't either all there or it was not taken into consideration. Now, this also could have to do with something like job or schooling. If somebody wasn't really taking all of the facts into consideration, and they had a hand in decision making on your behalf, I feel like they were wrong. And you know it. You knew it. You knew. So it could have been a professor gave a bad grade. It could have been a boss passed you up for a promotion. But something is going on or just happened regarding this kind of a situation. And it wasn't fair to you, and you know it because you deserved better. You really did. So with that said, let's see what else is happening. You know, I think it affected you. I think it affected how you move forth with things, that you feel more tendency now, like, oh, I'm not sure. And you second guess things, or you're always checking your checklist off as a nervous thing now because you're not quite sure how things will be perceived because of this judgment situation. All right. So please know that I see that. Again, it doesn't mean it just happened, but there was something and it affected who you are this minute and how you make decisions. So I'm sorry, I see that, honey. What I do know, though, from the next card, you're going to start taking matters into your own hand again and believing in yourself again. You really are. This could even have been something to do with relationship. I'm not sure. But if somebody decided something that was based off things that were not factual, it could have been relationship or family related or a good friend. But you're about to get that all back. You really are. Because you're seeing not only, you know what, you're not going to want to say forever, you know what, this happened and now I'm a nervous wreck. You're kind of moving past that, where you're getting to a point where you're more thinking now, okay, you know what, I know I'm a good person, I'm good at this or that or whatever the topic is, and I'm kind of going to relax on myself now. We are our own worst critics. We really are. And I think you've been too hard on yourself, honey. And I think it's been circumstantial. I think it all resulted from something that happened in the past. And it kind of changed your personality a bit, or the way you do something. So I think now you're going to switch that up. And you know what, hon? You deserve it. You deserve to do that. All the confidence in the world should be yours. It really should be. Whatever your skills are, in whatever topic in life, you know, I want you to believe in you. That's really the most important thing here, is that you know how beautiful and wonderful a person you are, and that you don't have to try to please everybody. And you shouldn't be afraid that you can't, because you're human. You can't, right? So you got to move on. I feel a gathering got canceled too. I don't know what this is. So could have been a wedding, a bridal party, a bachelorette party, a birthday party, christening. Of course, with COVID, you know, obviously things may have got canceled. But I feel there was a significant event that kind of got put on the back burner. And I think people are now trying to figure out, well, how are we going to bring this back into effect? How are we going to get this done? Because whatever it is, everybody desperately wants it. You were a participant to some degree, but I'm not sure the intensity of it. It could have been that you were just a guest, Or it could have been that you were more involved. But things are starting to be discussed. People want this done, and they want to go on and get this situation done, right? The celebration. So you're going to be involved in a celebration and enjoying things really soon, honey. It looks good. So wait for that to come together. Thank you, Ms. Lynn. I'm going to pull a numerology card for you as I promised, because you were so sweet to wait for me and my silliness. I see you, Ruby. Did you leave, Ruby, a while ago for a minute, or did you get bumped off, honey? All right. So, Ms. Lynn, card number 5. This ties in perfectly. That card is change. What did I just say? You're about to change your mindset. I think you've been doing something differently than you were apt to. And now I think that it's time that you're ready to let go of it. And I think you're going to change it all up. So many blessings to you, sweetheart. Thank you so much for letting me pull for you. Oh, your brother's wedding's in December. Beautiful. Excellent. Thank you for letting me know that resonates, that there is, in fact, a celebration on the docket. Oh, many blessings to your brother. That's wonderful. And everybody involved. Thanks. I hope that you subscribe to my channel, Ms. Lynn. You're welcome, honey. Thank you. All right, so we're pulling for Ruby now. Hi, Ruby. You did leave. Okay, because I called out for you, Ruby, and you weren't answering. So it must have just been at that one divine moment when I called out to you that you left. All right, let's see. What is Spirit letting you know, honey? I do thank you for hanging around, coming back. Oh, and liking and subscribing. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate that. Great. Wonderful. All right, here we go. I think you've been sad. I don't know why. I feel the sadness around you. Did something happen? Hold on, sweetheart. Ruby, did a woman pass away who, mother, grandmother, aunt, sister, godmother, someone you were close to or a good friend? I'm feeling a certain type of sadness, which I usually kind of associate with grieving. So a breakup. But who's the woman, sweetheart? I'm feeling a female separated from you. And I feel like there's grieving involved. Does this make sense to you, hon? Nobody passed away around you. Somebody else in the room with us. If someone else is in here, let me know who's here, because I might be picking up on someone else for someone else. All right, let's keep pulling cards in the interim, honey, until we figure out who that is. Let me reshuffle, make sure I get the intentions for you right. I think this is for Ruby. All right, Ruby, let's start over. All right, I'm feeling a strong male figure around you. I don't know if this is dad, significant other, an older brother. Did money flow stop recently? I'm feeling kind of, not that you're destitute, but I feel like the purse strings needed to be pulled in a little bit. This could be that finances changed and, you know, you had to cut back on some things or watch things. So I'm feeling this holding on to money because things were getting a little strained. That's okay. That's okay. Doing so, I think, was the proper thing. You might have just pulled back on the Amazon packages. I don't know. But I'm feeling that you've had more restraint lately, okay? And it's a good thing. It benefited you. You did cut back because of the lockdown. Okay. That's good, though. That's good. Because you needed to and you knew it. You stepped up. You did what you had to do to make sure things got covered and that you weren't struggling. So please know that Spirit is saying it. Excuse me. Spirit is saying it simply to let you know, like, pat yourself on the back. You've done what you had to do. Sometimes the right choices are not always the easy choices, right? But I think you did what you had to do. It may not have been what you wanted, but you did it. I'm feeling some things upside down with family, and there's work that needs to go into it. So I think there's some communication that has to happen in order to heal things. So these could be some issues that are either in the past or the very recent past, but I'm feeling like maybe people had different perceptions of things. So it was more miscommunication than anything. If there was any squabbles, any small arguments, any pulling away from family members. So again, it doesn't mean the people who live in our four walls. It could be, you know, like our siblings who live in another house or our parents who live somewhere else. I'm not sure. But I do feel like there is something going on there where communication is key. I really do. You're waiting for communication from your ex. Okay? Because nothing is wrong with family or friends. Oh, everybody in your family and friends gets along 100% of the time perfectly? You are blessed. Very blessed. Because I'm feeling a bit of a strain, but doesn't mean it has to be for you either. All right then. Well, since it's not resonating for you, Ruby, and because I'm not getting anything about relationship, I'm not going to try to push it because that would be absolutely wrong of me. So I want to thank everyone for being here tonight. Unfortunately, I'm going to get going. But thank you all for coming in and letting me read for you. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I hope to see you all again.